Seal changes for all Powernail pneumatic flooring machines. All Powernail pneumatic machines have kits for seals, tune-up, or overhaul to keep your machine operating at its best. Disassemble both the upper and lower half of the machine according to the disassembly instructions for your machine. Begin seal replacement with the drive blade assembly outside of the nailer. Starting with the drive blade and piston assembly, place the hex end of the piston rod into a table-mounted vise. Use a 5/8 box wrench to loosen the jam nut at the base of the drive blade. Remove the jam nut. Remove the dowel pin from the drive blade. Remove the drive blade. Use the 1 1/8 box wrench to loosen the piston. Remove the piston. Remove the piston rod seal and set the U-seal aside. Also remove the U-cup seal from the return cylinder. Seal Kit 3058A contains a return cylinder and piston rod seal. They both look exactly alike except that the piston rod seal is slightly larger. As pictured here, the return cylinder U-cup seal has an inside edge that faces downward. To replace the U-cup seal in the return cylinder, use the piston rod inside of the stop guide. Slide the rod in without a seal. Put the new return cylinder U-cup seal in while using the end of the piston rod to guide seal placement. Then take the piston rod out. As shown here, the piston rod U-cup seal will have the outside edge facing downward. The piston rod seal is also a U-cup seal. Try not to overstretch the seal while installing. Adjust the seal so that the outer lip faces downward. Remove the piston seal from the piston. Put the new seal on the piston with the lip of the seal facing down. Plunger seals. First take the outer Teflon plunger seal off the plunger. Then remove the inner plunger wiper seal. Next, reinstall a new rubber plunger wiper seal. Then install a new Teflon plunger seal over the wiper seal and check alignment with the plunger grooves. Install the return cylinder O-ring to the top of the return cylinder. Remove the plunger wiper seal. Install a new plunger wiper seal to the nailer cap. Coat the end of the piston rod and the piston rod seal with oil. Insert the piston rod backwards into the return cylinder and let sit for several minutes to shape the seal. After several minutes, pull out the piston rod and put the rod in correctly. Next, install the piston onto the threaded portion of the piston rod. Place the hex end of the piston rod into a table-mounted vise. Use a 1 1/8 box wrench to tighten the piston. Insert the drive blade into the slotted end of the piston. Put the dowel pin through the hole in the piston and drive blade. Reinstall the jam nut over the drive blade. Tighten the jam nut with a 5/8 box wrench. All internal pneumatic seals have been replaced. Follow the reassembly instructions posted for your machine.